If you are receiving this email link, it's because I love your business. And silly as it feels to say, I am deeply emotionally invested in its survival. If you don't recognize me as a regular, it's because I rarely or ever bring you business. Typical, right? I am typical. I represent that part and number of your supporters that may be tens or hundreds of times larger than your regular clientele. Imagine that number, that vast number of supporters. We all love you and want to support you, but for one reason or another, we don't necessarily have business for you. I have come forward from that number to bring you an idea, a free idea. An idea for harnessing our support for a new and independent source of revenue. One that doesn't involve selling or hardly any work on your part. Sounds too good to be true, but it is true. It is a new idea. And like all true innovations, it will take a little getting used to. But I know that we must innovate. We must innovate our way out of the crisis that our local businesses are in. Because even after this temporary quarantine lifts, we will be returning to a long-term business climate that economists are calling the retail apocalypse and the new normal. Change or die. I believe that my idea, soon to be yours, is a business model for surviving and thriving in the new normal. I won't tease you any further. The idea I propose is this: that your business, your restaurant, your bar, your venue, your shop, your workshop, beloved of this community, use Patreon. Patreon. The internet platform for artists. Now, I told you my idea was new and unfamiliar, so please hear me out. It will only take a few minutes more to lay my case before you. Patreon, and with it, Memberful and LiberaPay, were originally designed to help professional artists to crowdsource support from that large part of their fandoms that did not buy their work. These apps have been hugely successful, and hugely successful for their artist clients precisely because they have recognized what we in the local business community have not. That a beloved artist has many fans unable to buy their art, but willing to contribute small sums to see that work continue and enjoy the gratification of being the patrons of that work. I say that these platforms were originally for artists, but they are in fact designed as open-ended platforms that any person or any business can use to solicit from their wider support base subscriptions of a few dollars a month. While you might not consider yourself an artist, we in this community consider your business to be a vital cultural institution. We don't have a Picasso in this town, but we do have Mike's Burger. So let Mike's Burger be our Picasso. What I propose freely is not a charity. Don't get me wrong. It is a payment owed to you. A payment long overdue for a good and a service you may not know that you render to this community. I represent hundreds and thousands, but I will speak for myself here. I am addressing you because your business is one of 50 or so in this town that define for me my sense of place, my sense of being in my hometown, my sense of being at home. You do that for me every day. Your business is among the place markers and landmarks of our land. While we might not have the Golden Gate Bridge, we do have the Washoe House's old neon. Beyond mere direction finding, your local business is a comforting presence in my community. Local businesses of long acquaintance are just like old friends. And like old friends, they make me feel secure here. Local businesses like yours, is vital to my sense of local identity. These businesses are the parts of my local identity and the parts of my local pride. It makes me proud to know that that is made here. That is made here in my hometown. You are my pride. Your business, like these other businesses I'm remembering with my heart, are the physical repositories of some of my most cherished memories. They feature in some of my favorite stories. They are my links to my past and this community's history. And as to creating the new stories, our local businesses, your business is a vital meeting place. Whatever your business is, local businesses are the meeting houses in our community, where strangers meet for the first time, and again on their way to becoming old friends. Local businesses are where our community comes into existence. You do that for us. And Amazon never could and never will be able to do that. These are my words, but I know that they resonate in many hearts. Feelings, local identity, local pride, sentiment, memory, community, home. An economist of Adam Smith's generation would not recognize these goods and services that you are daily rendering, or perhaps call them intangible goods. But to the human mind and the human soul, these things are as solid and vital as our native soil. I propose that you consider these things, identity, community, memory, pride, as being among your renowned menu, or alongside your famous product line, and to consider Patreon or LibrePay as the place that we will finally pay you for them. For all my peculiarity, I do represent thousands. And if you don't believe that we will pay you for these things, go to the historical remembrance page for your town on Facebook and read thousands upon thousands of posts by locals shedding tears over businesses that have been closed for 50 years. When I think of my hometown, I think of Sawyer's News, which has been closed for 10 years. Good Earth, 20. Aragones, 5. Traverso's, 5. Michelle Marie's, 3. Starskate, 10. Crushers Baseball, 15. Think of yours. I know you have a list of your own. Those business closures still hurt. They still feel like wounds on my sense of place. And I tell you, I would become your Patreon subscriber at $3 a month to keep you from that list. I'm not alone. Passion. That is my idea and my pitch for it. Oh, if you're unconvinced by it, please take from this a gesture of love and support for you and yours. If you are half convinced, feel free to contact me on the information provided in the email. I'd be happy to talk about it. Maybe give you my advice for approaching your clientele with this Patreon idea. And please, if you are convinced, send this along. Distribute it internally within your business family. Send it out to those local businesses you want to save. Share it with your Chamber of Commerce. Send it to your local office holders at the county and state levels. Let's get this out while we still have time. And of course, feel free to steal the idea, reshape it, change it, use your words, make it your own. It's yours now. It's no longer mine. The only compensation I seek is to see you survive and thrive in a new day. God bless you.